Dad, you talk too much.
All right, y'all. So we got the new Latto album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. This is my first full listen to a Latto project. And before I say anything, man, women are running hip hop right now. They are running hip hop. All the women. Shout out to the ladies that's rapping and taking over the hip hop scene right now. And Latto is one of them. And I was thoroughly impressed by this album. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was a great project. I'm gonna start with my favorite tracks, go what I like about them, then I'll go into the ranking of the album to me. We'll start with the intro, Georgia Peach. Man, I think that was a great start. I love the sample. I think it set the tone for the album. And yeah, I thought that was a great start to the album. I really fucked with the Georgia Peach track. Big Mama was the next track, man. Fire ass beat. Well, let me tell you something. Like, that beat is so crazy, especially when the beat switch and it be like Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama. That shit crazy. It sounds a lot like Drake. You could tell she's heavily influenced by Drake with kind of like the softer part in the beginning. What you gonna give for my birthday? What you gonna give for my birthday? Then it goes to like the hard knocking drums and 808s. Very Drake-esque. So yeah, I love that track when she dropped it as a single. That's one of the reasons why I listened to this album, was because I like that track so much when she dropped it as a single. Next track that I really like, Settle Down. Love the production of that track. I thought it was one of the more catchy songs on the album. And yeah, that one has a lot of replay value for me. Shrimp and Grits, man. That down south beat, that down south feel, man. If you don't know me, bro, like I'm from the East Coast, but I love down south music. Like back when it was T.I., Gucci, all the down south. I love it, and it took me back to like the early 2000s down south beat with the Shrimp and Grits. So I really fucked with that. H&M. I think this probably is the best song on the album. Catchiness, beat, the wordplay, H&M, Hurt and Miserable. I thought that was the best track on the album. I think it's super catchy. The beat is crazy, and I just really enjoy that song. I'll be driving around bumping that shit in my way. I'll be like, bitch, you hurt and miserable. Yeah, you hurt and miserable. I'll be pulling up to the function playing that shit. Niggas be looking at me like, niggas, you playing Hurt and Miserable by Latto? Listen, that's my shit. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, you hurt and miserable. Day. Hurt and miserable. That shit fire. I don't care what nobody say. So yeah, Hurt and Miserable. Next track I like, Copper Cove. I think that's what it's called. That sounded like Timbaland production all the way. And Latto got a little singing off on there. She was showing off the little vocals a little bit. Okay, Latto, I see you with the vocals. So yeah, I thought that track was dope. Good to You with Sierra. Now this track reminded me again like early 2000s Sierra, man. It literally sounded like a Sierra song from back in the day, just with a Latto feature. Like that's what it sounded like to me. So I thought that was dope that she got Sierra to like hop in the bag. That early 2000s, that dance bag that Sierra always got into. Thought that was dope. Look What You Did. That's another one I like, man. And I think with Look What You Did, it's just good sometimes to hear, especially when women rap. It's so much down talk on niggas. Like, damn, what we do to y'all for real? Like, it's some good men out here. I'm a good man, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was good to hear Latto, big up men, talk good about men. You know what I'm saying? We deserve some flowers too. Us good niggas, we deserve some flowers, all right? I deserve some flowers, you feel me? So I thought it was dope. I thought that track was dope, that she was just, talking about men in a good light. We need more of that, especially in our black community, dog. We need black men and black women to talk, good about each other, lift each other up. Forget all the toxic shit, man. Let's build each other up as black people. All right. And then shout out to Me. Loved that track, man. That was a fire boom bap hip hop with the sample. That shit reminded me of like some Jay, even Drake, like just venting track where she just getting her shit off, man. I thought that track was so dope, man. Again, she really surprised me with this album. I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I still come back to some of these tracks. But let me get into the ranking. Lyrics, I rank it a 6. Only reason I rank it a 6, y'all gotta understand I'm biased. I'm a man. So I don't feel all the lyrics that she's saying, but I thought it was still dope to hear some of the rapping that she was rapping on there, some of the lyrics on there. So I give lyrics a 6. Production, I give it an 8. I thought the production was fire throughout the whole album. I think she has very good beat selection, good variety of production too. It's not, doesn't sound like one thing all the way through. I think it's a good variety, so I give production an 8. Replay value, I give it a 7, man. Yeah, I come back to Hurt and Miserable. I play that shit over and over again. So I think it has a pretty good replay value. Give that a 7. Creativity, I give it a 5. I don't know if it's the most creative or like innovative. I think it's just good music. I don't think it's like too creative. I don't think Latto is like the creative type of artist in terms of like, you know, experimenting new sounds or anything like that, or, you know, creative with the wordplay. It's pretty straightforward, so I give it a 5. And then overall, I rate the album a 6.5. Pretty solid project, man. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, I come back to a lot of those tracks, and you know, I think Latto did a thing, man. I think, you know, women are running hip-hop right now, and this is honestly one of the better hip-hop albums of the year. You get what I'm saying? Like, it really is. So let me know what y'all think, man. That's just my thoughts. Until next time, you know who it is. Your boy Said He Said, K said, new man K is me. Who else could it be? Said Talk, never Ted Talk. We out.